How does penis enlargement work? Well, that's a very, very broad question, and a lot of men are very, very confused about the whole subject. If you go online and you try to check, you're going to find hundreds of different methods, exercises, routines, pills, all different kinds of tools, and all these things together only serve to confuse the entire process. Matters of size, we've found ways to make penis enlargement very, very, very simple to understand using extremely effective methods. Penis enlargement with matters of size, I can explain how that works because there are very special properties that we explore here. First of all, making length gains is all about stretching your penis. And there's various ways to stretch your penis. And through the matters of size methods, I found that we could be actively stretching our penis or we could be passively stretching our penis. When we actively stretch the penis, it's when we're applying exercise or we're using an instrument to perform that stretch. Some people will use an extender, some people will use manual efforts, but both are forms or hanging or using the length master. All these forms of active penis enlargement, what you're doing is it's deforming the shaft of your penis to become longer. It's stretching the tissue, and as you're stretching the tissue with the matters of size methods, we go into passive penis enlargement, where after you're done stretching, you use certain devices to keep that stretch throughout the entire day. So you'll be gaining, if you put a 15-minute session in, right after that you'll go directly into a system that allows you to stay extended through the entire day. And healing in an extended position is the fastest way to make length gains. Now, I've also discovered that length gains can be made from inside the body, something I call expressive stretching. And this is where we literally stretch inside the body. We grab inside the body, or we use the length master or a hydro pump to get into the body and pull out internal penis. Most men will notice that if they reach down underneath their shaft, they can trace back. There's at least 4, 5, 6 inches of internal penis inside of you. And being able to access and stretch that penis, well, these are methods that we've explored and we discovered on matters of size, which makes gaining length much, much, much quicker. And when it comes to girth, which is completely different than length exercises, when it comes to girth, we're doing something completely different. We're trying to expand the tissue to hold more blood. And the method of expanding the tissue to hold more blood is a very complex method, but using our system, we keep it very, very simple. Basically, when you're doing girth work, you want to be able to accent one exercise with another. And what I found, using the SRT methods, what I found is if I do 5 minutes of hydro pumping and get that expansion going in my tunica, going into the shaft, my corpus cavernosum, it's all expanding, and I spend 5 minutes in that tube at a maximum pressure, I can slip out of the tube and simply go into the manual girth exercise called slow squash jelks. Now, what's happening here is first we're getting this amazing expansion very quickly from the hydro pump, and then right afterwards we're going to a manual exercise where you're taking the penis and you're literally pushing all that fluid, all that blood into all these caverns of the penis, making it thicker, making it giving it more girth. And these are making it thicker and giving it more girth. These are things that are all about expansion. So gaining girth is about actively doing these exercises or using the hydro pump to expand the tissue, and then after it's done, healing in an expanded state using the matters of size cock ring. It's very simple. You slip into it, you slip the knot on right after your girth workout, and for the remainder of the day, you'll be wearing this as passive PE. So you'll keep that pump throughout the entire day, and that serves to help you heal in an expanded position. So we're healing in an expanded and we're healing in an elongated positions, which helps cement the gains.